Hello, friends. Uncle Pete here. How you doing? I'm just sitting here at my dining room table, having a morning cup of coffee, and just happened to come across some shocking news that I found hard to believe, and I had to fact check it. And many of you are familiar with Zillow, the real estate online listing website. And, well, before I get into that, this message is for you youngins out there. You got out of college, you're in your mid-20s perhaps with your first job. You're moving on in life and you're in your late 20s, and suddenly you wake up one morning and you're 33, 35 years old, right? Now, the sales profession has a tendency to make things comfortable for you and get a false sense of long-term security, all right? The bonuses, the big commission checks. And when you're young and have a feeling that you're going to live forever and you're invulnerable, you want to live in la vida loca, having a good time, and, well, you're putting marriage and having kids and owning a home and basically taking care, I guess, of raising a nuclear family in this country till sometime in the future. But for now, it's summertime and love is in the air, but the partying can only go on for so long before you gotta get serious and get down to business. Because, and I want to preface this, because it's really not the money, right? It's not the money you're looking to earn in commissions so that you can afford to buy a home in Nassau County, New York. It's a quality of life. What do you want for yourself, right? Because, the bloom does fall off that rose. Eventually, that sales job, you're going to move on to something else. And, take it from Uncle Pete. I know, I've been there. So, planning for the future begins today, okay? This stuff's expensive. I can't believe it. Now, I don't live in a mansion. I live in a suburban neighborhood with sidewalks and people walking their dogs and walking and riding bicycles and, your typical, suburban town in USA, America. But when I saw this, that the average selling price of a home in Nassau County is $821,000, I can't believe it. I bought my home for $170,000 many years ago and paid it off, and that's what I did with my commission. But the thing is, what I want to point out is expense. I have two ways. You can suffer the hardships of earning a good living, or you can suffer the hardships of earning a poor living. Either way, life is tough, all right? Unless you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. I doubt. But if you're one of the hard-working, energetic folks out there that are striving for a better tomorrow, then we have something in common, you and I. And that's how I took the bull by the horns and got busy. Because the first two words that I heard from Mrs. Ekstrom that really got my butt in gear were, "I'm pregnant." That's when it sets in. Suddenly the real world takes over, and now you've got responsibility. Being the head of a household and raising a family requires leadership and all sorts of things that you can use to your advantage so that you start planning for your financial future today. Don't burn all your money and start lighting cigars with $20 bills, all right? You got to put away a little for a rainy day. Your 401k plan, take it from me. It really paid off. I'm glad I maxed it out every year during my high-earning career sales years, But I'm just, you take a look at what it costs to live. Just for the house, the domicile. Wow, just look at these expenses. Up, 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 up. So the mountain is only going to get higher, and it's only going to get more difficult for you to achieve the quality of life that you always dreamed of, right? You want somebody else mowing your lawn, right? You want somebody else worrying about fixing the roof. You want somebody else worrying about sending your kid to college and so on. Now we get on here to rentals. So if you're a renter, you could pay a mortgage with this. This money is unbelievable. Anyway, you get the idea. Start planning your future today. Understand that you're in sales not to make money, but you're in sales to establish a long-term career plan for financial growth that helps you afford the quality of life. Multiple vacations, nice new car, nice clothes, and restaurants and things like that just make life comfortable. I don't care how much money you have. If you're miserable, you're miserable. Quality of life. All right? Okay. Well, a little longer sermon today, but thanks for coming to the church, and I hope you got something from today's insight. All right. This is Uncle Pete, your friend in business, saying so long for now, and until our paths cross again, my friend. Happy hunting.